afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Francisco Giants. It's time for Giants baseball. Next. Drew Smiley will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Kane. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Milwaukee, the center fielder, Lorenzo Kane.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Danny, Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, Dero? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. A good 25 degrees hotter out in the East Bay, Walnut Creek, Danville area, but here in San Francisco, 77 degrees at game time. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
Here's Eric Sogard. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Fouled away. The 2-2.
Thank you.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
Perfect.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set, and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Kane on second, Sogard at first with no outs. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
And Duhar.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
So here's Avisail Garcia. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Here it is. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0. Garcia sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
The first baseman, number 5, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 2 out, bases loaded. And it's fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Freddie Peralta, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Now to the plate, Billy Hamilton. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Well, I can see what he was thinking. Thought he had a chance to make a play at first, but then he forced the throw, and an error is the result. They got to deal with a runner on second now.
Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. To the plate now, Abiatel Avaldino, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Dan, DeRo, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game first game of this series and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, DeRo. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So striding in, Wilmer Flores. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit, and they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, DeRo. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And Pence swings and misses there for strike 3, and he's out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 9 homers and 42 runs batted in. The set and the 1-0. 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The set and the 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Giants leave him loaded. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway. And up next is the catcher Manny Pino. First delivery to him on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Batting 8.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Garcia. Here comes the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 9. The pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next will be Freddie Peralta. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
0-2 count and the pitch. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
The first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there's one away.
Batting it, the catcher, Buster.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Garcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
Ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 34 driven in. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Drew.
At the plate, Drew Smiley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. Garcia on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Kane.
Lorenzo Kane.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1.
2-1.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Now at the plate, Eric Sogard. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Yelich. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
From the stretch.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Swung on and chopped down the line at first. Third inning, no score to this point. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Kane runs. Hit hard to third. Sandoval has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Man at second here with 2 away, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out here and a runner at second. That's inside. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here's the 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pence has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Billy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Line drive to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
At the plate now, Abiatel Avellino. Sacrifice attempt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Digging in, Wilmer Flores. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
The 0-1 on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now both runners are breaking. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. None out. Runners at first and second. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Stepping in now, Hunter Pence. Hit toward the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, the third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Coming to the plate now, Pablo Sandoval. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The set and the 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Here's the 1-2. A curveball hit right back at him. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. So here is Avisayo Garcia. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-0 the count. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
0-2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Two and one now. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Dickerson's under it. He's got it one away.
Up next from Milwaukee, the first baseman, Jerko.
Into the box, Jed Jerko. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with two runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Jerko in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batter, the catcher, Manny Pino.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pino. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson.
Alex Dickerson.
First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Oh, and he misses it. And that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
So 1 away now. Here's Brandon Belt, the first baseman. The pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Count is 1-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Buster Posey.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And that brings up Buster Posey. First pitch on its way. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Into the box, Drew Smiley, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton digging in now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
2 down, runners at first and second. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Next to bat, Orlando Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Swing and a high chopper. Right to him. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th. And into bat next will be Freddie Peralta. First offering on its way. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. There to take it in is Flores, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
In now is Lorenzo Kane. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here comes the 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Giants.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Abiatel Avellino. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Ball that's outside.
This one's down to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The bat, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So coming to the plate, Wilmer Flores. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
1 out, nobody on. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Into the box now, Hunter Pence. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the 2nd baseman, Eric Sogard. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Pence at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leaps, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside the Parker.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. No hits to this point. On its way is pitch number 75. Count even now at 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Swing and a liner. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Now batting, third base.
So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Here comes the first pitch.
1-1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 delivery.
That's a ball.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and the right-hander get loose. All even now, 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Going back is the left fielder into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Andrew Suarez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 59, Andrew Suarez.
Standing in now, Avisail Garcia. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home.
Yeah.
3 runs already home here. A bouncer to the left side. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
Number 5.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Heading out towards shallow right. Pence has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Manny Pino.
Ready for another shot now. Manny Pino, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners on first with one down. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Throw over to first. Back in standing. Another 1-2 delivery. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Garcia. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Now a long throw to third.
The batter, the pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
To the plate now, Freddie Peralta, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set, and the 0-1.
1-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Belt able to pull this one in for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Kane. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Dickerson on his horse. And they can't run it down. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Brewers 5 and the Giants nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
In there, strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Stepping in, Alex Dickerson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Too high, 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Swing and a chopper to third. Andahar brings it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Belt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And right into the shift, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. picked him up. Pino is there. And that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. Brewers lead it 5-0. In is Christian Yelich.
Leading off for the Brewers, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
And
Here's Miguel Andujar now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he's back in standing. And it's quickly 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. In now, Avisail Garcia. He's 1-for-2 in this one. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll be back in standing up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Bounce to Sandoval at third. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ray Black gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ray Black.
Now at the plate, Buster Posey. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Now here's the pitch, and that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Mauricio Dubon come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The center fielder, number 00, Billy Hamilton.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Billy Hamilton. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late square, and this is popped up. Black is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, number 46.
Into the box now, Abiatel Avellino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Just foul. 2 out with the man at first. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Sean Anderson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64, Sean Anderson.
Into the box now, Jed Jerko. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Jed Jerko.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now in the box, Manny Pino. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Garcia.
At the plate, Orlando Garcia, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Keston Hiura will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. So far this season, Hiura has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Hiura, 23 years old. He was selected in the 1st round back in 2017.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Dickerson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Milwaukee leads it 5-0. Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Leading off the inning, Wilmer Flores, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
1-1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And the pitch on 2-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. After it is Kane. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter.
Ready once again, Hunter Pence. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next. One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Up next is Giants, the third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Stepping in now, Pablo Sandoval, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here it comes, 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. As a look, now the pitch. To short, hit hard. Garcia gloves it. There's Sogard for one. On to first. Man alive, what a double play. And the inning is over. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Reyes Maranta comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Lorenzo Kane.
He's set. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ground ball right side. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Now batting, second baseman, Eric Sogard.
So now to the plate, Eric Sogard, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. From the belt, kicks and deals. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
2-2 the count.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And the payoff pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Onto the garden netting and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Now batting, the third baseman.
At the plate now, Miguel Andujar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Fouled off. Ready on 1 and 2. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Man, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to hit a bomb off these closers. These guys pitching the 8th and 9th inning nowadays, they're tough to center and get anything productive off of.
Oh, yeah, and certain home runs are just a little bit more sweeter than others. Taking a closer deep in a big spot, high velocity, nasty exploding breaking stuff, that's one he's not going to forget.
John Del Gustave comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Avisail Garcia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
4 runs here in this half inning. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1 and 2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here's the 1 and 2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
To the plate now, Jed Jerko. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0. is swung on and missed, strike one. For his career in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Gustave is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Still only 1 out in the inning. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Manny Pino, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Comes set with the 0-1.
1-1.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
In now, Orlando Garcia, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the stretch.
Nope, that's down.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Brewers lead this one 9-0. Ready now, Alex Dickerson. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0 home.
Aye.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. This is line to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Boy, another base hit, and hopefully not another stranded runner, Mark.
Yeah, I can't tell you how frustrating it is for the offensive team not to be able to pick their pitcher up. A lot of traffic on the board. Somebody's got to come through.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Line to the right side, but foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
No, that's low.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. 2-2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 2-2. In the air now out to left field. Garcia has a read on it. 1 down.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Digging in to try it again. Buster Posey. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch. Rip toward the gap in right. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 9-1 contest. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Duggar, a native of South Carolina. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Steven Duggar goes quietly, and they've got only 1 out left. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Billy Hamilton. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-0 pitch. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last strike here for the Giants. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Milwaukee Brewers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Freddie Peralta wins his 3rd of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 9 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.